Assalamu alaikum. Adab. Hello, my dear student of class 7 of Chattogram Government High School. Welcome to Chattogram Government High School online class. As you can see on the screen, you are welcomed by Chattogram Government High School online class. At first, I want to ask you that, how are you? I think all of you are fine, hale and hearty, safe and sound. But the situation of COVID-19 is now going to be alarming day by day. You all know very well, and the whole country is going to be locked down for another 14 days. So we have to be very careful about maintaining social distance, about maintaining the rules of health and hygiene, about maintaining about wearing mask, isn't it? And we have to remember that from tomorrow, we shouldn't go out from our home without any work. As a student, you have no work except study, so you should remain home of yourself, and you have to be busy doing your homework, doing study, and if you have enough time, you can help your mother or parents of their daily chores. Okay. So, the student of class 7, this is the first class with you. So, I want to introduce myself at first. As you can see on the screen, this is my introduction. I'm Muhammad Abu Tahir, Assistant Teacher, Chattogram Government High School. And today, I'm going to take a class. I'm going to conduct a class with the student of class 7, as I told earlier. And the subject is English first paper. You know that most of our teachers are talked about scene comprehension. Scene comprehension are easy to solve, but unseen comprehension is a little bit difficult for you to solve. So I want to conduct a class for you with unseen comprehension and some other topics. So let me show the topics for today, okay? My dear lovely boys, look at the screen. As you can see, the topics of today. Number 1, unseen comprehension. And so I want to give some question or exercise based on unseen comprehension. Then I'm going to give gap filling with clues. And number 3, I want to give a matching for you. And at last, rearranging sentences. All of the topics are very important for the student of class 7. So I'm going to request to collect your khata and pen, please. Then note down the important points if you want. Okay? Now, can I go next? Very good, my dear boys. So, go next. At first, there is the learning outcomes. That means after learning the lesson, after completing the lesson, students, that means you can understand new passages. You can have the knowledge how to solve various type of problems. And the third one is students will work of their own. That means you will work of your own. That means without taking help of your parents, of your house teachers, you can solve the problems. Okay, so this is very important. Students will be able to match sentences, and at last they can be able to rearrange sentences. So I think you are clear that we are going to uh, learn a lot of topics like unseen comprehension, then fill in the gaps, then matching sentences and rearranging sentences. All of the topic are equally important for the exam. Okay, so my dear student, now let me show uh, the next slide. Read the text and answer the following questions. As I told earlier, as I declared earlier, that we are going to learn unseen comprehension. So I'm going to show a comprehension on the screen. You have to read the comprehension first very carefully, and I am going to request all of you to read the comprehension for 3 times for better understanding. Okay, so uh, as you can see on the screen, read the text and answer the following questions. Okay, now let me show the comprehension. Let me show the passage here. The passage is based on recent topic. That means you know that the total world is now suffering from COVID-19 virus, COVID-19, that called coronavirus, and this is a buzzword for whole world. The whole world is now suffering a lot for COVID-19, and Bangladesh is now going to be a peak point of COVID-19, and uh, already we have suffering a lot. A lot of people are going to be dead day by day, and the death toll are increasing. So our government has declared 14 days lockdown all over the country from tomorrow. So this topic is very important, and is it is a recent topic. So I think if you read the passage very well and do the exercise, you can realize the situation, present situation. Okay, so listen to me very carefully. I'm going to read the passage, and you should listen, you should see, and you should remember that after reading the passage, I'm going to show some exercise, 2 types of exercises. Then you have to answer the exercise. So, looking at the passage, listening the passage is very important for you. Okay, my dear boys, fine. COVID-19 is a respiratory disease that is caused by coronavirus. The first line is COVID-19 is a respiratory disease that is caused by coronavirus. The virus spreads from the cough and sneezes of an infected person. As you know that when we cough, when we sneeze, then it spreads from a person to another. It even spreads when the infected person speaks. Very alarming, isn't it? It spreads when the infected person speaks, when the infected person cough, sneeze, etc. The virus comes out of the nose and mouth of the infected person as droplet. Okay. When a healthy person breathes the droplets in, he or she gets the virus too. When a healthy person, okay, who are not infected by the coronavirus, how they are well, But after breathing the droplet of coronavirus, he or she quickly gets the virus too. So it is important to wear a mask when we are outside among unknown people. Can you understand? It is very important. We have to wear mask when we are going to outside among unknown people, and we have to mix unknown people, and we should be very careful. The mask prevents the virus from spreading in the air. If a person feels sick, he or she must wear a mask to protect others. Suppose you are sick, you are feeling sick, so your duty, your obligation, you should wear mask to protect others. Mask may give partial protection to a healthy person if he or she wears it, but it is it cannot totally it cannot get total protection to a person. It only give the partial protection. Okay, so though wearing a mask doesn't ensure complete safety, it slows down the spread of the virus significantly. So there is a question. I think you can make a question that why should we wear mask? Because it is not give complete protection. The answer is if you wear mask, then it slows down the spread of the virus significantly. It slows down, okay, and gradually it will be uh, decreasing. WHO, that means World Health Organization, suggests that masks made of fabrics are more effective than surgical masks. That is very important thing. If you made the mask with fabrics, it is more effective than surgical mask. Fabric masks washable, reusable, and more comfortable than other masks. Surgical masks are not available, and it is not washable, reusable, and a lot of people feel uh, uncomfort because they are not used to wearing the surgical mask. So we can use fabric uh, made mask. It is washable, reusable, and comfortable for us. This is the passage. Okay, can you understand? Now, can I go next? Can I show some questions from uh, this passage? That means based on the passage, can I show some exercise? Okay, dear lovely boys. Now look at the screen. There is the first question. Question number A. Complete the following table with the information given in the passage. Okay. Now this is the table. In the first column, on the left side, what or who, and the right side, the activity are shown. A number, there is a gap, and in the right side causes COVID 19. B dash can prevent COVID 19. An infected person must use a dash. Dash suggests to wear mask made of fabrics. Surgical masks are less dash. Okay, now start making answer. Okay, I'm going to give you a little time to make the answer, write the answer. You should write only the answer serially A, B, C, D, okay, E, like that. Okay, start writing. One, two, three, four, five. Fine. Are you finished writing the answers? Okay, fine. Dear boys, now look at the answer, please. And you can check your answer is correct or not. What and who activity? Number A, coronavirus causes COVID 19. Okay. B. Masks can prevent COVID-19. An infected person must use a mask. WHO, who suggests to wear masks made of fabrics. Surgical masks are less effective. Okay? Have you checked your answer? All of your answers are correct? Okay, no problem. If one or two is not correct, so don't be worried. Try next and try to do better. Okay, fine. Now let me show the second exercise. Read the following statements. Write T if the statement is true. Write F if the statement is false. If false, give the correct answer. Okay, now look at the question, please. COVID-19 is a contagious disease. Write down it is T or F. If F, you have to make the correct answer. Only T, only F. Okay, start writing. I'm going to read the lines, read the sentences. You should make the answer. A number, COVID-19 is a contagious disease. B. Coronavirus is the cause of COVID-19. An infected person must wear gloves. Then fabric masks can be used more than once. Surgical masks are more effective than masks made of fabrics. Okay, now start writing answers. I'm going to give a little bit time to you. I'm now going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, are you finished? Now check your answer with me. There is the answer. And the first one, A, is T. That means it is true. B, T, true. C, F, false. You have to write only T or F. Correct answer, an infected person must wear gloves. Okay. Now, number D, that is not E, I. So, I'm sorry, that is the printing mistake. That is D, T, and E, F. Correct answer is mask made of fabrics are more effective than surgical mask. Okay, there is the answer. Good. Now, look at the second topic. Read the text below and complete it with suitable words given in the box. That means this is a fill in the gap questions. There is the words are supplied here, and I think 10 words are given here. You have to choose the word in the right position. Okay, this is the passage. I'm going to read the passage and you will start writing the answer. Okay, can I start now? Fine. Bangladesh is an independent nation. Our freedom fighters are dash heroes of our country. We should dash them as they sacrifice their days for the cause of our motherland. It is a matter of great dash that most of them are dash and our young generation doesn't know dash their valiant struggle. Yet today many of the real freedom fighters haven't dash found out and established. Some of the lead are dash life. The authority in power should take immediate steps to dash and give them dash honor. Okay, and you should choose the word from the box and fill in the gaps. Okay, start writing the answers. Now I'm going to counting down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, now let me show the answer. There is the answer. Please check your answer with me. Bangladesh is an independent nation. Our freedom fighters are real heroes of our country. The first answer is real. We should remember them as they sacrificed their lives for the cause of our motherland. Answer number B, remember. C, lives. It is a matter of great regret that most of them are neglected and our young generation doesn't know about their valiant struggle. D number regret and E neglected, F about, G win. Yet today many of the real freedom fighters have not been found out and established. Some of the some of them lead a miserable life. The authority in power should take immediate steps to enlist and give them due honor. Okay, so the answers are number A, real, B, remember, C, lives, number D, regret, number E, neglected, F, about, T, been, Ace, miserable, I, enlist, J, TU. Okay, now can I go next? Very good. Okay, look at the screen. Match the parts of the sentences given A and column B to write 5 sentences. That means this is a matching sentences. And look at the columns. There is column A and column B. And you have to match the sentences with column A and column B. Number one, Bangabandhu was, and in column B, called the father of the nation. Two, he played a vital role in the liberation war of our country. That's why he is, to him, we are indebted Bangabandhu's 100th birthday in 2020. That means uh, 2020. The nation celebrated born in Gopalganj district in 1920. I think it will be very easy to solve, to match. Okay. Um, are you start writing? Fine. I'm going to give you a little bit time again, and I'm going to count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you finished writing answers? Okay, my dear boys. Now look at the answer here. Answer number 1. Check your answer, please. Bangabandhu was born in Gopalganj district in 1920. Okay, is it correct? Very good. Number 2, he played a vital role in the liberation war of our country. Okay, number 3, that's why he is called the father of our nation. Number 4, we are indebted to him. Number 5, the nation celebrated Bangabandhu's 100th birthday in 2020. Have you checked your answers with me? Okay, fine. I think all of your answers correct. If 1 or 2 is incorrect, so don't be worried and try and try again. Okay? Now, let me show the next question. Rearrange the following sentences in correct order. You don't need to produce the sentences, only the corresponding numbers of the sentences need to be written. Okay, 10 sentences are given in jumbled order. So you have to arrange them, but you needn't write the sentences, only you have to write the consecutive numbers, corresponding numbers uh, as your answer. Okay, I'm going to read it out, and you should make the answer. Okay, number A. It is because his school is closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The passage is also uh, based on COVID-19. However, a couple of days ago, he tested positive for COVID-19. C. Actually, he had been to a friend's birthday party last week. D. But he insisted on going there. E. His parents and the doctor believed believed he got the virus from the gathering. F. His father told him many times not to join the party. Mohan is in class 7. He's studying at home now and doing online classes. Now he realizes that his father was right. Although he is negative in his second COVID 19 test, he is still coughing. Okay, my dear boys, now look at the sentences and make the answer. Write down the answer, and you have to write down only the corresponding numbers in your answer script. Okay, are you start writing? Have you started? Fine. Now, let me show the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, answers are given here. And look at the answer here. Number 1, E. In number 2, D. 3, C. 4, G. 5, A. 6, F. 7, H. 8, J. 9, I. And number 10. And last, B. E, D, C. G, A, F. H, J, I, B. So I think now you are clear about some important topic of your first paper question. That means you are not clear about unseen comprehension, then fill in the gaps, matching, and rearranging sentences. I think after uh, completing the today's lesson, you easily can do the same. Okay? Now let me give you some homework. What will be your homework, my dear boys? Homework. Okay, fine. Practice more items like displayed in the class at your home and show them to your class teacher after opening school. Okay, my dear boys? Practice more items. You can take the items from daily newspaper or any other shows, and when your school will open, you should show them to your class teacher. Okay, so now it is time to go, time to leave, and before leaving, I have to say thanks all and bye. And before going, I should remember all of you that you should remember to maintain the rules of health and hygiene, and don't try to come out from your home in the lockdown period. If you are staying home, you should continue to study. You should help your parents of their homework, daily chores. Okay? Thanks again, and bye bye.